Hi there, Terrence Baker here. So, let's talk about reminding yourself of the greatness in you and inspiration. Two things that kind of came, I guess, close to me again today. You know, you do comics, you draw, you organize stuff, and you network, you promote, you do a whole bunch of things, and you just inspire people. And people inspire you. So that's my thesis of this quick video is inspiration. I want to share something with you guys on social media to all who see this. This is the way I used to make comic books back in 2003, 2001, 4. I'd take this regular old just binder book and with regular old 8 by 11 copy paper, a pen and a ruler, just a standard ink pen. And that's how I used to make comics. So I want to share something with you guys. And I want to let you know I'm going to bring something great back to the table. And this is what it is. So I created a group, way back when in the 7th grade called the Ultra 4, which is my primary based characters. And this is issue number 6 of the 2nd series called War. And I call this one The Reign of the Fearsome Females. And I just want to share with you guys a little bit about this. Hopefully you can see this okay. So, as you can see, this is a regular binder, right? And this is just regular old copy paper. I didn't know about Photoshop or anything back in the day. We just barely discovered PowerPoint. Hopefully you guys can see this. And this is like one of the first pages of this issue. It's called The Reign of the Fearsome Females. And it's got my main characters. Now, I don't know if you can see the date here, but I'm going to try to share that with you guys. I may have to scan it later. December 2004. That's when I actually started this. Okay, this is War. And this is the first page. It talks about my guys, Captain Defender, his teammates, and the rest of them, and how they have to defeat some of the most cruelest and powerful villains they've encountered in a long time. So as you can see, I started this, but my point is I got to the end, and I never finished it, okay? That's like the last page, and these were pretty big graphic novels for me back then. That's page 65 that I was going to finish. Now, again, remember, this is just with pen and paper, okay, and a ruler. That's how I made these books. But I look at this, and I'm reminded of, stuff I used to do and how great I think I truly am. I really do think that this means a lot to my process. Now, it's probably where I'm at today, with ICC and ICC Con and just meeting people and networking and all this stuff. As you can see, I was very detailed with just a pen and a ruler. Hopefully you can see this. I mean, I came up with my own stories. I was that guy that loved drawing comics when I first, discovered them. And all I did was I just took regular old plain copy paper, a ruler and pen, and I just started drawing. I made my own balloons. Everything was done by hand. And this is, like I said, well before I discovered computer and digital art, in the new millennium. And this is what I used to do. And this is some really good stuff. And to say that I'm inspired again is an understatement because I've always been inspired. I'll never stop. I'll draw as long as I can. But I wanted to share this with you guys and just show you some of the stuff that, I used to do before I knew how to even do it the right way. All right. All these are my characters that I've created, and I put them in stories. I hope you guys can see this. I don't know if you can see it or not. I'll scan some of them later. So as of today, I've got over 25 published comic books on Indie Planet. Granted, a few of those, a couple of those are with collaborations thanks to you guys, because you guys are fantastic and you want to do stuff. And a couple of my Ultra 4 series are these books right here, which were originally drawn back anywhere from the 90s to, I don't know, I guess 2004, right, is when I did the last one. And this is all before, Pink Hammer and all these other guys were created. But I wanted you guys to see part of my inspiration, and I'm going to give you my word today. I'm going to finish these books here, And there's 60 pages in this. So I've got enough for at least 2-3 issues, really, you know? And granted, I am updating some of the characters, you know, daily. You try to keep them up with times and stuff like that. But this is just some of the artwork, you know? And I wanted to share with everyone on social media some of the things that inspired me. And actually, that's going to actually come up to help me produce something else. And again, all this was done before I knew how to do anything as far as coloring in Photoshop. This is when I think I did this one like in 2006 and 7, right after I got it. And I just knew how to do flats, and I didn't know anything about layers, you know. But it continues today. It's evolved. That's my point. Inspiration can evolve, and you can get better. You can always do better. But my stories are just amazing. And I have to say that I have to toot my own horn right here. These stories, for a guy who never knew anything about digital art and didn't know how to do that stuff back in the day, all I needed was paper and a pen, and I could create some of the best stories ever. And even my artwork, even though it was different back then, it's still, I love it. I mean, the way I did the expressions in the face and everything, it's very, you can see the passion that I had in this all along, you know, the passion. I think the facial expressions in my earlier art was just incredible. I really do. Okay, so the reason I'm showing you some of this stuff is I wanted you guys to know that I am going to finish some stuff I did back in the day, and it's going to be modernized, it's going to be updated, and it's going to be published. So that's just some of the stuff I wanted to show you. And I know I'm not the only person that gets inspired. I know there's tons of people that get inspired, you know. But it's a certain great feeling, a certain satisfaction you have when you see something that you created, even though it may be eons or decades ago. And like, wow, you know, I did that, you know, and it's just sitting there. It's sitting there. I've got binders like this right here. This is the 6th issue in the 2nd series, which means I revamped it again from when I was a kid, because I did, well, you know, teenager. I did like 100 issues then, 100 plus. And obviously it wasn't like 6. This is what I called the graphic novel back in the day for Baker Comics, okay? Yeah, make sure you guys see that. That's for Baker Comics, okay? But, so that's the word of the day, inspire, which actually leads me to another idea that I've been pondering for a little bit, and I'm going to bring that to light too. Is it going to take a lot of work to get everything done that I want to get done? Yes, it does. You know, but if you have the ambition, the integrity, and just you want to do it, you can do it. Okay. So inspiration. Let's make sure we stay that way. All right. Till then, work it.